Hi, welcome to your front split practice. This entire session takes place on the floor, gentle, grounded, and beginner-friendly. We will work on lengthening your hamstrings and hip flexors, while also activating the muscles that stabilize your pelvis and help you build a square, aligned split. Don't worry if your split isn't there yet. This routine is about safe progress, not doing a perfect split. Let's get started. Lie down on your belly. Place your forearms on the mat under your shoulders. Lift your upper body gently, keeping your elbows under your shoulders. We're not pushing to the max, just gently opening the front line of the body. Take a few deep breaths here. Lower your chest and head down to the mat. Bend your right knee and reach back with your right hand to grab your foot. Press your pelvis into the floor and gently tilt it into a posterior tilt, like you're tucking your tail under. Engage your glutes to deepen the stretch in the front of your thigh. We are using antagonist activation to enhance release in the quads. Same thing now with the other side. Grab your left foot, glutes engaged, and pelvis pressing into the floor. Breathe into the stretch. Press your pelvis into the floor and gently tilt it into a posterior tilt, like you're tucking your tail under. Engage your glutes to deepen the stretch in the front of your thigh. Come into a low lunge. Front leg bent and back knee on something soft. Engage the glute of the back leg. Now gently tuck your pelvis into a posterior tilt and start to lower your hips forward and down. Then come back slightly and repeat. We're not just stretching here. This is a controlled, glute-powered opening for your hip flexors. Stay in your low lunge, glute engaged and pelvis tucked. Now press both your front heel and back shin actively into the mat, like you're trying to lift yourself, but without actually moving. Hold the tension for 10 seconds and relax. Relax. Sink deeper. Repeat this. Hold the tension for 10 seconds, then relax. Relax. And the last one. Hold the tension for 10 seconds. And relax. Now straighten your front leg. Flex your foot and begin to fold forward. Focus on your hips. Gently shift the hip of your front leg forward and back. Notice how the stretch intensifies. For a squared front split, we want both hip bones pointing forward. Notice, when that hip of the front leg is pulled back, the stretch intensifies. And switch legs. Back knee on something soft if needed, and front knee bent. Engage your back glute and tilt your pelvis into a slight posterior tilt. Lower your hips forward and down with control. Come back and repeat a few times. Stay in this lunge position. Now press your front foot and back leg into the mat with intention. Imagine trying to lift yourself, but don't actually move. Hold for 10 seconds. Then fully relax and drop deeper into the lunge. Relax. Repeat. Hold the tension for 10 seconds. Relax. And last one. Repeat. Hold the tension for 10 seconds. Relax. Straighten your front leg again, foot flexed. Fold forward from the hips. Now shift the front hip, the hip of the front leg, gently forward and back. See how the stretch intensifies when the front hip is pulled back. Sit down with one leg straight and the other bent, foot against your thigh. Gently fold over the straight leg. You can let your back round here. Close your eyes if that feels good, and allow your body to sway side to side. If you can reach, softly press your toes into a deeper point. This is time for your nervous system, for your back to relax. And same setup on the other side. Let your chest drop slightly over the leg. Now lift your right leg and hold it under the knee. Use your fingers to gently press into the back of your knee. Maintain that pressure, and as you press, slowly extend the leg. It doesn't have to lift high, just keep your torso upright. Place that leg back down and fold over it softly again. This time it may feel more open. Let the breath flow. Same thing now with the left leg. Fingers press behind the knee into the tendon space, and as you extend the leg, keep the torso tall. You may feel subtle shaking. It doesn't have to lift high. Lower the leg and fold softly again. Notice the difference. Maybe a bit more ease, more depth. Now sit on your heels. Gently sway your hips from side to side. And that's it for today's practice. If you'd like to keep going, you'll find a link in the description to the next training, perfect for building even more depth and control in your splits. Thank you for showing up today. See you in the next workout.